Hello everyone. Today I will be discussing a hypothesis that I've been working on for the past couple days. Anyone who's familiar with Stephen Hawking's hypothesis on the universal loop might be interested in this. The universal loop is the idea that after the Big Bang, all matter forms, then the universe retracts in onto itself and becomes the Big Bang again. I'd like to give my view on how this would happen. And for that, I've made a small chart which I will be zooming in right about now. Now, this small point is known as the Big Bang, the center point of all mass. That's point. All mass and energy is supposed to be in there. This is the explosion of mass and energy. Right here, this small dot, that's where all the loose atoms are. That's where you got like hydrogen and oxygen, stuff that has the lightest amount of molecules and atoms needed. Then you get a little bit further where those atoms have collided together, making denser atoms like iron or copper or steel or aluminum, different forms of metal and elements that make up the universe. And once those elements are brought in, gravity starts taking over, forming asteroids, stars, planets, all that kind of stuff, which gets to where we are now. I don't know the exact percentage, but I know that there is a good portion, not good, but a small portion of the universe that's made up of black holes. I doubt I have to explain what a black hole is, but a black hole is a spot of matter that's become so dense not even light can escape its grasp. But there is two types of particles that escape a black hole: electrons and positrons. Now, to explain what a positron is, almost everyone knows what an atom is made up of. You got a proton, a neutron, and an electron going around the orbit. What dark matter is made up of is the exact opposite. You have a negative-based particle in the center next to the neutron, and you have the positron going around the orbit. That's what makes up antimatter, dark matter, whatever you want to call it. Over time, these black holes are going to start consuming all the matter around it until they get so massive that they just consume everything. Eventually, there's going to be no matter aside from black holes, which will leave two forms of matter in the universe: black holes and the gas of positrons and electrons. This making the absolute middle of the universe's timeline. Past that, the black hole is going to try to consume any matter that it can, including the positrons and electrons that is spit out. As it tries to condense, it will slowly condense to the point where it all becomes one thing again, the Big Bang. Now, the focal point from which the Big Bang comes from. Now, eventually, once you compress something hard enough, the two things will collide. That collision is what the massive expansion is for the Big Bang. Thus, the universe is on a loop. This explanation of how the universe works would explain where the universe came from, because it came from itself. It's an Ouroboros. It creates itself, it destroys itself. It's the best explanation I got for where the universe came from, and it's something I've worked rather hard on the past couple days, so I would like any and all thoughts and opinions on this matter.